Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're looking for thrilling sci-fi horror movies to watch in 2025, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, and Disney Plus have plenty of great options. These films blend futuristic settings with intense suspense, eerie mysteries, and terrifying encounters. Get ready for a mind-bending and chilling cinematic experience as we highlight the top 7 must-watch picks. Number 7. Sputnik. Sputnik is a tense and chilling blend of sci-fi and horror that delivers a unique and intelligent alien thriller. Directed by Igor Abraменko, this Russian gem stands out with its eerie atmosphere, compelling storytelling, and impressive creature design. Set in 1983, the film follows psychologist Tatiana Klimova, Oksana Akhinchina, who is brought to a secret Soviet facility to examine cosmonaut Konstantin Veshnyakov, Pyotr Fyodorov. After a mysterious space mission, he returns to Earth with no memory of what happened. But he isn't alone. What follows is a slow-burning and suspenseful unraveling of the terrifying truth behind his survival. One of Sputnik's greatest strengths is its balance of psychological depth and body horror. The film doesn't rely solely on jump scares. Instead, it builds an eerie tension through its cold, sterile environments and unsettling cinematography. The alien itself is a remarkable feat of practical and CGI effects, creating a creature that is both horrifying and strangely mesmerizing. Oksana Akhinchina's performance is a standout, bringing a determined and layered presence to her role. Her dynamic with Fyodorov's haunted cosmonaut adds emotional weight, making the horror feel deeply personal. The film also explores themes of Soviet-era secrecy, human experimentation, and the cost of survival, adding layers of depth beyond the standard creature feature. For fans of cerebral horror like The Thing and Alien, Sputnik is an absolute must-watch. It's a smart, unsettling, and visually stunning sci-fi thriller that cements itself as one of the best modern horror films to come out of Russia. Number 6. Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant, directed by Ridley Scott, is a thrilling and visually striking addition to the Alien franchise. Serving as both a sequel to Prometheus, 2012, and a prequel to Alien, 1979, this film masterfully blends philosophical themes with brutal horror, delivering an intense and gripping sci-fi experience. The story follows the crew of the colony ship Covenant, who divert their course to an uncharted planet that appears to be a paradise. However, what begins as a hopeful expedition quickly turns into a nightmare when they encounter deadly alien life forms and the enigmatic android David, Michael Fassbender, whose dark intentions shape the fate of humanity. One of the film's biggest strengths is its stunning cinematography and production design. The eerie, desolate landscapes and hauntingly beautiful environments create an immersive atmosphere that enhances the tension. Scott expertly builds suspense, making every encounter with the neomorphs and xenomorphs feel visceral and terrifying. Michael Fassbender delivers a phenomenal dual performance as both Walter and David, adding depth to the film's themes of creation, evolution, and artificial intelligence. His scenes are some of the most captivating, especially his philosophical exchanges with himself and the humans. Katherine Waterston also shines as Daniels, bringing resilience and emotional weight to her role. While Alien Covenant leans more into horror than its predecessor, it still retains the grand, thought-provoking ideas introduced in Prometheus. The film explores the dangers of unchecked ambition, the morality of creation, and the terrifying consequences of playing God. The action sequences are intense, the gore is unrelenting, and the xenomorphs are as terrifying as ever. For fans of the Alien franchise, Covenant is a worthy installment that delivers both high-stakes horror and fascinating sci-fi themes. It may not answer every question from Prometheus, but it succeeds in reigniting the terror and awe that made the original Alien a masterpiece. Number 5. Attack the Block. Attack the Block is a fast-paced, adrenaline-fueled blend of sci-fi, horror, and action that delivers pure entertainment. Directed by Joe Cornish, this British cult hit expertly mixes alien invasion thrills with sharp social commentary, all while maintaining a fun and rebellious spirit. Set in a South London housing estate, the film follows a group of teenage gang members led by Moses, John Boyega, in a breakout role. After they kill a small alien creature, they quickly realize that something far more dangerous is coming their way. Massive, ferocious extraterrestrial beasts with glowing blue teeth. What follows is a tense and action-packed battle as the gang fights to defend their block from the relentless invasion. One of the film's standout elements is its unique take on the alien invasion genre. Instead of scientists or soldiers, we follow streetwise teens who must rely on their wits and bravery. John Boyega delivers a commanding performance, transforming Moses from a delinquent into an unlikely hero. The supporting cast, including Jodie Whittaker and Nick Frost, adds depth and humor, making the characters feel authentic and engaging. The alien design is another highlight, simple yet incredibly effective. The jet-black, wolf-like creatures with neon blue fangs create a striking and memorable visual that sets them apart from typical movie aliens. The film's practical effects and minimal CGI make the creatures feel more grounded and menacing. Beneath the action and horror, Attack the Block cleverly weaves in social themes, addressing issues like class struggle, youth alienation, and racial profiling. Yet, it never feels heavy-handed, maintaining a balance between thrills and meaningful storytelling. With its sharp dialogue, intense action, and a killer soundtrack, Attack the Block is a must-watch for sci-fi and horror fans. It's an electrifying street-smart alien invasion film that remains as fresh and exciting today as when it first premiered. Number 4. Cold Skin. Cold Skin, a visually striking and deeply atmospheric sci-fi horror film that blends isolation, survival, and philosophical undertones. Directed by Xavier Gens, Frontier S, The Divide. This adaptation of Albert Sanchez Piñol's novel offers a unique take on the creature feature genre, delivering a chilling yet thought-provoking experience. Set in 1914, the film follows an unnamed weather officer, David Oakes, who is sent to a remote island in the Antarctic to replace the previous occupant. There, he meets the eccentric and hardened lighthouse keeper, Gruner, Ray Stevenson, who warns him of the nightly attacks by mysterious amphibious humanoid creatures. As the brutal siege continues, the protagonist discovers a more complex relationship between Gruner and one of the creatures, Anaris, or a Garrido, leading to moral dilemmas about survival, coexistence, and humanity. One of Cold Skin's greatest strengths is its eerie and isolated atmosphere. The desolate island, with its constant crashing waves and howling winds, creates an overwhelming sense of loneliness and vulnerability. The cinematography beautifully captures the harsh landscape, making the setting feel as much a character as the people and creatures themselves. The film's creature design is both haunting and strangely beautiful. The humanoid beings, particularly Anaris, are portrayed with an ethereal quality that challenges the viewer's initial perception of them as mere monsters. The practical effects and subtle CGI enhancements make them feel organic and believable. Ray Stevenson delivers a powerful performance as Gruner, embodying a man consumed by obsession and brutality. David Oakes serves as the moral compass, evolving from fear to understanding, while Aura Garrido's silent yet expressive performance as Anaris adds emotional depth to the story. Cold Skin is more than just a survival horror film. It's a meditation on isolation, fear of the unknown, and the thin line between man and beast. With its mix of tension, striking visuals, and an engaging story, it stands out as an underrated gem in the sci-fi horror genre. Number 3. Prometheus. Ridley Scott's Prometheus is a mesmerizing return to the alien universe, delivering a grand and ambitious sci-fi spectacle filled with breathtaking visuals and deep existential themes. While it may not provide all the answers fans expected, it masterfully blends cosmic horror with philosophical exploration, making it one of the most thought-provoking entries in the franchise. Set in 2093, the film follows a team of scientists aboard the spaceship Prometheus, led by Dr. Elizabeth Shaw, Noomi Rapace, and Charlie Holloway, Logan Marshall Green, as they travel to a distant planet searching for the origins of humanity. Funded by the Weyland Corporation, their mission quickly turns into a nightmare when they uncover an ancient alien race, the Engineers, and a biological threat that could lead to humanity's extinction. The film explores profound themes of creation, faith, and the dangers of seeking knowledge beyond our understanding. While some questions remain unanswered, Prometheus excels in sparking discussion and expanding the alien mythology in bold, new directions. Though divisive among fans, Prometheus is a visually breathtaking and ambitious sci-fi horror film that rewards those who appreciate its grand themes and eerie atmosphere. It may not be a traditional alien film, but it's a fascinating and thrilling journey into the unknown. Number 2. Underwater. Underwater is a gripping and atmospheric sci-fi horror film that delivers relentless tension, stunning visuals, and intense deep-sea terror. Directed by William Eubank, this fast-paced thriller wastes no time plunging viewers into a claustrophobic and suspenseful survival story, reminiscent of classics like Alien and The Abyss. The film follows Nora Price, Kristen Stewart, an engineer working at a deep-sea drilling station 7 miles below the ocean's surface. When a massive earthquake cripples the facility, she and a small group of survivors must navigate the collapsing structure, only to realize that something far more terrifying lurks in the darkness of the deep. Kristen Stewart delivers a strong performance as Nora, bringing both vulnerability and resilience to the role. The supporting cast, including Vincent Cassel, Jessica Henwick, and T.J. Miller, add depth to the group dynamic, making their desperate struggle for survival even more engaging. Though it draws clear inspiration from Alien and other sci-fi horror classics, Underwater carves out its own identity with its relentless pace, eerie atmosphere, and terrifying deep-sea horrors. It's an underrated gem that deserves more recognition, especially for fans of survival horror and cosmic dread. Number 1. Infinity Pool. Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool is a visually stunning and deeply disturbing psychological horror film that challenges the boundaries of identity, privilege, and morality. With a nightmarish atmosphere, striking cinematography, and fearless performances, this film cements itself as one of the most provocative horror experiences in recent years. The story follows James Foster, Alexander Skarsgård, a struggling writer on vacation at an exclusive resort with his wife M, Cleopatra Coleman. After a tragic accident, James is introduced to the island's terrifying secret. The wealthy can avoid punishment by allowing a perfect clone of themselves to be executed in their place. This discovery leads him down a surreal and depraved path where reality blurs and his true nature is exposed. The performances are equally captivating. Alexander Skarsgård delivers a raw and fearless portrayal of a man losing himself in chaos, but it's Mia Goth who truly steals the show. Her performance as the enigmatic and unhinged Gabi is both seductive and terrifying, making her one of the most memorable horror characters in recent years. Beyond its shocking visuals and visceral horror, Infinity Pool explores deep existential themes about power, identity, and moral corruption. It's a disturbing reflection on human nature and the consequences of unchecked privilege, making it more than just a horror film. It's a thought-provoking experience. For fans of psychological horror, surreal thrillers, and Cronenbergian body horror, Infinity Pool is a must-watch. It's a bold, unsettling, and visually arresting descent into madness that lingers in the mind long after the credits roll. Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.